In this series, I aim to give you a quick introduction to some of the plant families found in the UK. Learning to identify plant families is a great help in identifying individual plant species you come across. Plants are classified into families based on characteristics that they share, so the way to identify a plant's family is to know these characteristic features. Today we're going to look at the Urticaceae, or nettle family. This is a family of herbaceous annuals and perennials, with around 2,600 species of trees and shrubs, with a small number of vines. Urticaceae species have an almost worldwide distribution, but they're most numerous and diverse in the tropics. Some members of this family are widely known for their stinging hairs, and some species can be a serious health hazard, like Dendrocnide moroides, Gympie Gympie in Australia, and Urtica ferox, the tree nettle in New Zealand. Others, though, are used medicinally. For example, Cecropia peltata, Yagrumo Hembra, and are eaten, for example Urtica dioica, stinging nettle, as textile fibre sources, like Boehmeria nivea, Ramie, and as ornamentals, like the houseplant Pilea involucrata, friendship plant. There aren't many Urticaceae in the UK. All are herbaceous and are a mix of annuals and perennials. Arguably, the most well-known is Urtica dioica, but the other most commonly encountered species are Urtica urens, annual nettle, Parietaria judaca, peltata of the wall, and Solearolia, mind your own business. The flowers of Urticaceae plants are very small, actinomorphic, and usually in clusters around the base of the leaves, though Solearolias are solitary. They have green, whitish, or pink sepals and no petals. The female and male parts are found in separate flowers, either both types of flower on each plant, monoecious, or with female flowers and male flowers on different plants, dioecious. There are 4 stamens on the male flowers, and a superior ovary in the female flowers, which sometimes have bushy stigmas. Fun fact, the stamens are curled in the bud, and when the flowers open, they uncurl rapidly, flicking the pollen out into the air. The flowers are wind-pollinated. The ovary ripens into a dry, single-seeded achene fruit. The leaves in this family are very variable in shape, but are always simple and hairy. They may be oppositely or alternately arranged, and the margins may be entire or toothed. In Urtica, the nettles, the leaves are opposite, toothed, and have leafy stipules at the base. In Parietaria and Solearolia, the leaves are alternate, entire, and have no stipules. All the species tend to have a textured leaf surface. The stems are hairy too. The hairs on Urtica stems and leaves have evolved into defensive stings, rich in silica and with fragile points. When they're brushed, the tips break off, and irritant compounds are released into the skin. TLDR, if you touch them, it hurts. So, if a plant has tiny separate female and male flowers with no petals, the male flowers have 4 stamens, and the female flowers have a superior ovary, it has dry, one-seeded fruits, leaves that are simple, opposite and toothed, or alternate and entire, and the leaves and stems are hairy, especially with stinging hairs, then Urticaceae seems like the right family. Keep your eyes peeled for these species. Urtica dioica, stinging nettle, an upright plant with opposite triangular toothed leaves with stinging hairs and long flower clusters. Parietaria judaca, peltata of the wall, a semi-upright plant with alternate entire leaves and short flower clusters. And Solearolii, mind your own business, a low-growing Mediterranean species with creeping stems, small round alternate leaves, and solitary flowers.